Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my trades that I've set on World. I have to re-record the video. I recorded it and didn't record. Bitcoin went from 91k this morning to 93k. Volume does seem to be growing, so volume predicts price. Until the volume drops off, still bullish on Bitcoin. Pumping to 93k right now. Over the last few months, it's grown from October from 60k to 93k. People discussing in the chat, you can join them. James, thank you for being with us for years. You're welcome. 3.25 trillion market cap, 582,000 viewers. Bitcoin price.live. JCG, you can sign up with this. You get a 60k bonus. It's my favorite exchange for trading. Lowest fees, best trades. 83 extreme fear right now, extreme greed. You want to be buying heavy extreme fear, so be defensive. 55% dominance, funding fee positive, 93k. Bitcoin pushing out right now. Volume is still good. Volume predicts price, and we still have very strong volume. Bitcoin pushed to 93,600 just now, double topped and pulling back. There is a little bit of a rising wedge on Bitcoin, so we're going to check that out, and that will determine what will happen. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're jumping into the technicals for Bitcoin. This is the rising wedge that I've been talking about on Bitcoin. You can clearly see it's there, but it does look like it's trying to break out here, but it builds pressure and then breaks down. So I got to be a bit cautious with the altcoin buys and set them a little bit lower. But on the longer term timeframes, Bitcoin is very bullish. We still have the two major patterns that I've been talking about for quite a few months, actually, which is quite good. Cup and handle and huge bullish flag, bull flag. And it broke out of this bull flag and cup and handle and went to 93k on the weekly. Volume still heading up. On the daily, you've got this rising wedge a little bit, which I'm worried about. If it breaks down, the target of the rising wedge will be 84k. So I got this trade from earlier today, 8400, and stop 84,000, stop loss 83,400, take profit 93k, risk toward 15 times, risking 500 to make 540 to make 8,300, no leverage, 10x leverage 83. And then I've got that 80k trade. So it all depends on this rising wedge. If it drops down to 84k and activates my 5 Bitcoin trade, all coins will get hammered. And that's when all my buys will activate. You can see over on Bybit, my trade. So I'm mainly in cash, 802. And I withdrew a few thousand today also. And you can see I've got my ton orders, 450, Doge, 33, Uni, $7.20, World, $1.60. That's on spot positions. And on futures, I've got a leverage trade open now on World, $66 in the profits. It just activated now. Entry price $2.26. Liquidation $2, but I will add more if below $1.50. It's a $5,000 trade, $50,000 worth of value, 10x leverage on this trade. And it's a little bit lower than where I closed it yesterday in the negative. I closed it at $2.30 and then opened at $2.20. And you can see on the technicals on World, but it would have been better a little bit to wait in case to see what happens with this rising wedge, because you can see here that it is a little bit of a bull flag on World and a bullish pennant. So it does look like all coins are going to pump. That means Bitcoin will pump if that happens. So it might invalidate the rising wedge. And we've got a symmetrical triangle, builds pressure and breaks out. Targets of this World is $2.70 and $4.20. And then I've got that leverage trade as well, open at $2.20. And stop loss, I would put below $2.16 with that target of $2.70 and $4.20. And then I've got also, I bought spot of World. So I've got 495 cash, 100k in MCRT, 97 million. I bought a lot of the open market, and I bought 50k of World just down. So I've got 50k World, and then I've got this leverage trade of 50k. So about 100k World, and I've got Ethereum trade at 3,000, Bitcoin 5, Bitcoin 84, 5 Bitcoin at 80k for leverage trades. And then I've got Ton, Doge, Uni, World. And also Ethereum looking like it's about to pump out as well. I've got that trade on Ethereum at 3,000. But you can see it's on a major trend line. Ethereum is on a major trend line and bullish pennant. And it's coming off that pennant. You see it? Breaking out of that pennant. If this pumps out, target will be 3,500. So opening a trade at 3,000. Stop loss at 2,009, I'll put it at 3,000 the stop loss. Let's go into the daily. You can see here it's a bullish pennant breaking out. It already broke out of this big descending triangle that goes back since June. Huge one, and it built pressure and broke out. Now bullish pennant. If we get a bounce here, a strong one, it could be going out to 3,500. I have a trade to activate at 3,000 on futures. You can see here on my futures trade, I've got a trade to activate. I've got that world trade that I just activated now. I recorded it, but then I had to remake the video because it didn't save. And I've got this Ethereum trade, 3,000 for 100 Ethereum, Bitcoin 84.80. I'm going to leave these, and now pretty much I'm just holding world, and I've got buy orders down. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath the exchange, down below you can sign up to Bybit, 60k bonus, favorite exchange for trading. CoinW and Weex are good for international traders, and jamescryptoguru.com for the Telegram and for the courses. And you can see you can join the Telegram right now. Very suspicious growth in the European session, people discussing, chatting. James, thank you for being with us for years. You're welcome. And there's around 700 of you in this chat right now. He made 40%, 707 of you made $40 on his Bitcoin trade. You can join him in the Telegram and discuss all together. All the links down below. I'll leave it at that. So I'm in world. I've got my orders for Ethereum, and I've got my orders for Bitcoin, Ton, Uni, and they're a little bit down. World, I'm in the trades now in spot and futures. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Hope you have an amazing day. Take the courses to understand what we're doing. Join us in the Telegram. Discuss with everyone. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. On X again.